Born around 428 BC, Plato entered a world of privilege and turmoil. Athens, the cradle of democracy, was also a city at war. His family, aristocratic and influential, expected great things. Education was paramount. Young Plato excelled in this vibrant intellectual atmosphere. He learned music, poetry and gymnastics. He grappled with the philosophies of his day. Little did he know, a chance encounter would change everything. Plato's early life was comfortable, yet he yearned for something more. The Peloponnesian War raged on, casting a shadow over Athens. Political instability and moral decay troubled the young man. He sought answers to life's big questions. What is justice? What is truth? These questions would shape his destiny. Fate, it seemed, had a plan. In the bustling heart of Athens, Plato met Socrates. Socrates was an enigmatic figure. He wasn't a traditional teacher. He roamed the marketplace, engaging people in debate. His weapon of choice? Relentless questioning. Socrates challenged conventional wisdom. He exposed hypocrisy with sharp wit. Plato, drawn to this unconventional thinker, became his devoted student. Their relationship was transformative. Socrates saw potential in Plato. He nurtured his student's curiosity. He pushed him to think critically. Plato, in turn, was captivated by Socrates' method. He embraced the power of dialogue. He witnessed firsthand the pursuit of truth through questioning. This encounter would shape not only Plato's life, but also the course of Western philosophy. Imagine the Athenian marketplace, the agora. Crowds thronged the stalls, a symphony of bartering and debate. Amidst this chaos, Socrates and Plato engaged in intellectual combat. Their arena, the open air, surrounded by curious onlookers. Socrates, the master of the dialectic, would pose a question. Plato, eager and sharp, would offer an answer. But Socrates, never satisfied, would dissect the response. He'd expose flaws with surgical precision. Through this constant questioning, he guided Plato to deeper understanding. It was a mental workout, pushing Plato to think for himself. Socrates' method, known as the Socratic method, left an indelible mark on Plato. It became the cornerstone of his own philosophical approach. The year 399 BC cast a long shadow over Athens. Socrates, accused of impiety and corrupting the youth, faced trial. Plato, heartbroken and outraged, witnessed the injustice firsthand. He saw his mentor, a man who lived for truth, condemned by a jury of his peers. Socrates' defense, a masterpiece of rhetoric and integrity, fell on deaf ears. The Athenian democracy, once a source of pride, had failed its greatest mind. Socrates was sentenced to death. He accepted his fate with stoic courage, drinking hemlock as Plato and his companions looked on in despair. This event shook Plato to his core. It ignited a fire in him, a mission to preserve and honor his teacher's legacy. The trial of Socrates became a turning point in Plato's life, fueling his philosophical journey. Section 5, Dialogues of the Soul, the Birth of Platonic Thought. Haunted by the loss of Socrates, Plato embarked on a new path. He turned to writing, using dialogues to explore philosophical ideas. These dialogues, often featuring Socrates as the central character, became Plato's signature style. They were more than just philosophical treatises. They were dramatic works, filled with tension, humor, and profound insights. Through these dialogues, Plato gave voice to his mentor's teachings. He explored themes of justice, truth, and the good life. He grappled with questions about the nature of reality and the human condition. Plato's dialogues were not mere recordings of Socratic conversations. They were his own unique creations, infused with his own philosophical musings. He built upon the foundation laid by Socrates, expanding and refining his ideas. Section 6. Beyond the cave's shadow forms and the search for truth. One of Plato's most enduring contributions is his theory of forms. Imagine a cave, he urged his readers, where prisoners see only shadows on the wall. These shadows, they believe, are reality. But what if there's more? What if there's a world beyond the cave, a world of perfect, unchanging forms? These forms, Plato argued, are the true essence of things. They represent the ideal versions of justice, beauty, and even a chair. The physical world, according to Plato, is but a pale imitation of this realm of forms. We catch glimpses of these forms through reason and contemplation. This concept, revolutionary in its time, continues to spark debate and inspire philosophers today. Plato's theory of forms remains a testament to his enduring legacy. Section 7. The Academy's dawn nurturing minds, shaping thought. Driven by a desire to continue Socrates' legacy, Plato founded the Academy. This institution, established around 387 BC, was more than just a school. It was a vibrant center of learning, a gathering place for the brightest minds of the time. Here, under Plato's guidance, students engaged in rigorous philosophical inquiry. They debated ethics, mathematics, astronomy, and more. The Academy became a crucible for new ideas, shaping the intellectual landscape for centuries to come. It attracted scholars from all corners of the Greek world. Among its most famous alumni was Aristotle, who would go on to become a philosophical giant in his own right. The Academy stands as a testament to Plato's enduring influence on education and the pursuit of knowledge. Section 8. An enduring flame, Plato's legacy and the future of thought. Plato's impact on Western thought is immeasurable. His ideas, passed down through his writings and the Academy, have shaped philosophy, politics, and culture for over 2 millennia. His dialogues continue to be studied and debated in classrooms around the world. His concepts, from the theory of forms to the nature of justice, still resonate with contemporary thinkers. Plato's legacy is not merely a matter of historical interest. His ideas continue to challenge and inspire us. They force us to question our assumptions, to seek truth beyond appearances, and to strive for a just and ethical life. As long as humans ponder the big questions, Plato's voice will continue to echo through the ages, a timeless testament to the power of philosophy.